former Super Bowl winning tight end Ben Utecht. He wrote that song after his playing days were over, after he was experiencing memory loss due to the 5 concussions he sustained, or at least 5 recorded concussions he sustained during his career in the NFL. Now he has written a book as a way to help preserve his memories. Former NFL tight end and author of Counting the Days While My Mind Sleeps, Ben Utecht joins me from Minneapolis. Also of note, proud Golden Gopher and proud Hastings graduate from Minnesota. As a fellow Minnesotan, that matters. Ben Utecht, thanks for joining us this morning. Tell us a little bit about this book, this message to your wife and daughters. Why did you write it, and what are you telling them?
Well, you know, I had the privilege of giving a testimony at a congressional Senate hearing on behalf of the NFL Players Association, and at that meeting I had a chance to tell really a vulnerable story about this song that I wrote, You Will Always Be My Girls. That first line in that song is, I'm in here counting the days while my mind is slipping away, which is the title of the book. And really the book is designed to get people to care about their mind and their memories, maybe for the first time to realize how important their memories are to their identity. And that was a lesson that I learned over the course of writing this book, which really allowed me to value every moment in my life better and gave me more purpose.
Ben, I look at these photos of your wife and your beautiful daughters. I have 3 young boys myself. So many Americans look at these photos, and they are memories that we take a photo in our mind. As I often say to myself, I want to have this picture in my mind so that I never forget them while they're young. And what you're saying is, hey, those memories may slip away, and so I want my kids to know how much I cherish them in this book.
Absolutely. That was the foundation of writing the book, was to really give a legacy story to my family with the realities that many former NFL players face due to the consequences of concussion. And when I left the game at 30 years old, already having some long-term memory problems, it really made me think long and hard about that question: is what does my future hold? Does it look like a Mike Webster's or like a Frank Gifford? I mean, these questions are realities for me, and so the book really came out of a heart that was designed to just get to people to care emotionally about the importance of their brains.
Ben, you know, kids say the darndest things. What have your daughters said through this as you've written this book? Have they any sort of reassurance or special messages back to Dad?
Well, we have a 7-year-old, identical twins are 5, and a 1-year-old. So, you know, they're not really at an age yet where they quite understand, but when they watch that music video, what they see is, you know, their daddy lying in a hospital bed with his head wrapped, and it gives us a chance to talk about, you know, Daddy's playing days in the NFL and how it unfortunately ended due to Daddy hurting his head, and it gives us a chance to start to have that conversation with them, because you know, not only myself, but my wife was captain of the women's golf team at University of Minnesota, so we have an athletic family. I don't doubt my girls are going to want to take part in sports, and it will be a topic of conversation that we have with them as they continue to get older. Ben,
most Americans haven't played NFL football, haven't had the concussions like you have, but what is the message you have for parents who are taking these things for granted? What does this book tell them?
Sure. Well, it's been a blessing to work with the American Brain Foundation this last year and the American Academy of Neurology and the neurologists of America to really answer that question. And I think most importantly, parents have to be educated. Make sure you know exactly what a concussion is and what to do if in fact you face a concussion. And then we need to start, I think, having conversations, healthy conversations as parents, around what is the right entrance age for a child. You know, for me it was 4th grade, and now kids are entering contact sports in 1st and 2nd grade. And so we want to make sure that we protect our children during the most important developmental brain stages that they go through, which is ages 2 to 12. So I think having those conversations and doing your best as a parent to get connected to a neurologist, a brain expert, in case your child ever faces a concussion is really important.
Ben Utecht, former NFL star, but the title I know you wear most proudly is father and dad. So thanks very much for joining us this morning, for writing the book.